Hey guys, it feels really good to be back home. I've missed you.
It was once upon a time, but it is no longer the same. You all know what happened, but people are glad that May somehow is trying to bounce back. It is not going to be easy, not at all. Not after losing your son. If it were you, there are millions of men out there, thousands of men out there, and you could single it out to one man that you want to hang out with or want to be with. But losing your son in this is something that will not go away anytime soon. You always reflect, but well, you will not forget about it, but you still have to move on. I do not see both of them coming back together after the loss of this boy. If it were not that way, maybe she might say, okay, you know what? I don't want to be going out with different men or hanging out with this person. There are some men out there that might want to take advantage of me. I don't want my story to end up being like some of those people who somehow became popular, and some men would take advantage of them, take secret, like nudes of them. I want to use that to blackmail them. She doesn't want that kind of thing. She might say, okay, once in a while, I'll still allow my husband to come around. Some women are like that until she's confident enough to move off from that relationship, off from that toxic marriage or whatever thing it is. But people are hopeful. After all the events, that happened, we cannot just stop repeating this thing that happened. How once, at least let us pretend that it was a family that things were moving, because before it became what it is, the man already was drifting away. He thought he could handle it. He thought he could handle it. He thought it was just going to be business as usual. He thought he was going to continue to remain that superstar. He thought it was something that the whole world will embrace him. Man, you are broke. You're broke. Maybe if you had more money than this, there is this culture. The more money you have, everything looks good to people. If you do this, they will applaud you. If you do that, they will applaud you because you have money. And more about giving. It's not just for you to have money. If you are that giving type, you have and you throw. People will close their eyes. You see, they say when people eat, their eyes will be shut, meaning they will see less of bad things. They will see most of the things that you do as good. That is just human being for you. But this guy is not that rich. He is not that cheerful. He doesn't give. He doesn't do nothing. So people will look at him and tell him exactly what it is. And I think it is even better, because when you are rich, you have fake friends. You have people who applaud you. They will allow you fall into the pit and still keep applauding you and telling you, no, it's okay. You are only swimming. It's all right. We don't pray for such kind of friend. Anyway, the story as it is, we all know what happened. How a certain lady, an actress that is not that popular, but wants to hang out with the top dogs in the industry. And she felt that the way she could get around this is to liaise and finally take and grab and showcase it on social media, saying, I've also created a niche for myself. After all, I am the actress. Or she just felt like this is going to be rough. So the only thing I need to do is to make the world see that this belongs to me. That is the only way I can entrench myself in this. But it didn't go smooth. It went rough. It went dirty. It became an embarrassment. It became a mockery. Everyone is saying terrible things about it. People are also learning anyway. But people are kind of saying that, May should move on. It has happened. It has happened. And that God will grant you the fortitude to, grant you that energy to bear the loss, the fortitude to bear the loss and all that has happened. Some are even already trying to, kind of introduce their uncles, their brothers, their cousin to her. They want her to get into a fresh relationship. So this is what I want to throw to you guys. Is this right? Do you think this is correct? Do you think it is okay for her to move on and continue with life and get away from Yul. They are saying Yul is a dangerous man, that there is a possibility of more dangerous things happening should both of them unite together, that it is not finished, yet in the eyes of Yul. And they said that Judy, as long as she is there standing, she will do all that it takes to make sure that she gets back. That those kind of people, they are what they call never say die. They are ready to go to the end of the journey. It doesn't matter what is going to cost them. They say she's that kind of stubborn person. But for me, I do not see Yul as someone that May should be fighting for. I think it's time for her to let go. Like, okay, you know what? Oga, shift, Mr. Shift. Enjoy your journey with your Juju Austin, with your whatever. Enjoy your journey. Feel good about it. Whatever it is that is lacking in me, or it's all right. Of course. But then, it's not also easy for women too, particularly if they are this popular like this. She has become popular and she's got children. So it's not going to be easy. Any man that wants to step in there will have to go through a lot of, forensic analysis. People who want to dig deep into his life. It will become a public show. It will become... So, she also knows about this thing. And she might want to look for a very quiet person who is not interested in this. But I think there are some politicians who have stolen some money, but they are not popular, and they might be gunning for some political position. They might want to take advantage of this to start courting her here and there, and this will make them popular. At least you will know them. If they say they want to now contest for this and this and that, they don't need to advertise themselves anymore. Someone has illuminated them. So we are looking at all of these angles, and I'm sure she also knows about this. So we are talking of a woman who has already given birth to grown-up children. She has all of those kids and all of that, So we don't know what is going to happen. But she's trying to bounce back, and after the loss of her son, after the Yul thing and the polygamy thing, and some even went as far as photoshopping the picture of Juju Austin with May, Yul, and all of the children, plus the allegedly DNA controversy star DK Yul Edochie. So all of that is there also, and then she has dragged certain people saying you are trying to create this false image of a unified family. I have not accepted this polygamy. I did not say this is what is going to happen. I am not going to accept it, and nothing is going to make me accept it. She has said it directly, like, no, I'm not going to rub myself with this mess. And it is good that she did not rub herself with this mess. At least it kind of shed more light on it, and eventually illuminated it to a point where DNA controversy came in. Who is this boy? Does it belong to me? Does it belong to Former? Does it belong to father? Does it belong to another actor? All of this, story is all over the place. It is all over the place. So much tragedy, so much chaos. So with this, I think she will not want to get herself involved in this. She will want to just separate herself and say, you know what? I am okay like this. And I think it's good for her mental health. It is good for her mental health. Let us be sincere. Unless divine intervention, something miraculous, something that is beyond human comprehension, I don't think there is going to be some, marriage counselor that will put this right. Because normally, people quarrel. They have some misunderstanding at home. And should a little of it happen, there is bound to be this story that we are all hearing and talking about all of these days, commenting about. It will happen. And once that comes out and happens, forget the social media picture and dancing and acting like everything is fine. Should this happen, which is bound to happen, because there's not just a crack, there's a total, breakup. There could be some violent reaction, and people do not want this. They say it's better you are alive, broken apart, you are not together, than for you to be together and eventually it ends up into something that we don't want. And moreover, people are still looking at some other things. They say there's a possibility of some more attacks, like the boy who slumped. Until date, there are no coronerary investigation or anything that points to him, or the father say, oh, this boy was a sickle seller. We're even happy and grateful to God that he grew to 16. There's nothing like that. There is nothing like that about the health condition of that boy. What we heard is that he's healthy, he just slumped, and that's it. So people are saying, we suggest that you should go on his own, and may stay by yourself and forge ahead in life in whatever dimension you want to go. So what are your own advice, suggestion, thought about this? She's bouncing back slowly, like getting herself, on track. Drop your comment, like and share, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.